Everdeen, and welcome to another episode of my Vertical Vlogs, the show in which I take you along on all my magical adventures. However, everything is filmed vertically because I was invited to these events mostly to share on Instagram and TikTok, and those are both vertical platforms. So most of the footage that I have is vertical as opposed to horizontal for YouTube. But I did get some horizontal footage, and I will be using that here. I did try, but yeah, most of it is indeed vertical. For this episode, I want to take you along on my experience being hosted by Disney to kickstart their 100 Years of Wonder celebration that they're having at Disneyland. This is day one of the Disney 100 media event hosted by Disney. We dropped off our luggage at the Disneyland Hotel and got ready to check into the media event. Now, upon check-in, I was not expecting a full-on mini event complete with photo ops, goodie bags, and snacks, but hey, that's Disney for you. They really know how to celebrate. So after receiving our credentials, we headed over to the merchandise preview area where we got to see some of the new merchandise that had not been released yet at the time. However, they are now available on Shop Disney and at the Disney parks. Their Disney 100 merch is adorable. I especially love the new Mickey cap that they have for the celebration. I'm literally going to be wearing this all year long for the 100th. And they also offer so many other great accessories, clothing, toys, tumblers, and more for the 100th. But yeah, check-in was an experience all on its own, and I did spend quite a bit of time here. But after the merch tour, we went back to the hotel to get ready for the media dinner held at California Adventure. And of course, Disney went all out with the decor and photo ops. They even had character meet and greets, food and merch displays, food offerings, and live entertainment, which was super cool, and the food was really yummy and well presented. And after dinner, we were escorted across the parks for a special viewing of World of Color 1, a nighttime spectacular that incorporates lights, music, projections, and water performances to celebrate the characters and stories shared by Disney throughout its 100-year history. It was a beautiful show filled with great scenes from your favorite Disney, Pixar, Star Wars, and Marvel movies. And if you think that the end of the show would mark the end of the night, nope! The Disney team invited us to join them at Disneyland Park after closing so we could have a special moment and photo opportunity to meet the characters in their new platinum and purple outfits. It truly was a magical moment that I will forever be grateful for and never forget. And with that, we ended the night with a stroll down an empty Main Street, USA, and headed back to the hotel to rest up for day 2. Day 2 started bright and early with a call time of 7:30 a.m. So naturally I woke up at 5:50 a.m. to get ready while my husband woke up at 7:15 and yet somehow was ready before me. Okay, sure, like whatever works, but anywho, once we were ready, we walked over to California Adventure because we were having breakfast at the Animation Academy building. I don't know if it has a different name, but yeah, the Animation Academy building, which I've always loved and adored, like still love and adore to this day. There's something I find just so calming and beautiful walking into the Animation Academy and being surrounded by clips and music from Disney movies from my childhood. I just love it here. And to be able to experience it like this, closed off for this private event, it was everything. And oh my gosh, I soaked up every second of that because I just loved it. I felt so special and like so, oh my gosh, it was a great moment. I think I was probably the one who was enjoying it the absolute most when everyone else was just like, yeah, it's just breakfast. I'm just like, yes, this is something I'm never going to forget. I don't know why I loved it so much, but it's probably because I really like the Animation Academy building. But yeah, that was just breakfast, y'all. After that, we headed to the actual Animation Academy part of this building. Again, I don't know if the whole building is called Animation Academy because there's like 3 different things or like 4 different things you could actually do in the building, like meet and greet or Turtle Talk with Crush or like visit the Beauty and the Beast library. And then there's also Animation Academy, so it's not just Animation Academy, but anywho, we went to the actual Animation Academy part of the building and we learned how to draw Sorcerer Mickey from an actual Disney animation artist, one who worked on the character design of Luisa from Encanto. So at the end of the lesson, we were actually surprised with Luisa artwork, which I thought was like a really cute and thoughtful touch. We then had some free time, so we went ahead and rode some of our faves like Incredicoaster and Guardians of the Galaxy before heading over to Disneyland side for a special preview of the Disney 100 Gallery, which is located inside the Main Street Opera House for those of you who want to stop by and check it out. It's a new exhibit inspired by Walt Disney's vision for Disneyland. Inside, you'll find beautiful vintage and modern artwork for posters, concept art, sculptures, props, and displays celebrating the history of Disney and Disneyland. It's really cute and something that I think that you should do when you need to take a little break from the hustle and bustle of your next Disney trip. It's cute. I like it. But speaking of hustle and bustle at Disneyland, I ran back to the hotel room for a quick outfit change because we were getting an exclusive preview for Disneyland's newest ride, Mickey and Minnie's Runaway Railway. So I wore my vintage Minnie inspired outfit for the occasion because I want to say this is probably my favorite Disney outfit because it's just I love the vintage aspect, plus it's like Minnie Mouse, so it's cute. And I'm just really proud of this outfit, and of course it fits the Toontown vibe. So anywho, also in addition to being able to ride the ride, which is super exciting on its own, I was so pumped because we're going to be able to get a sneak peek of Toontown because the land is actually not even officially open yet. Just the ride itself and the area around the ride, I guess. But that was exciting enough for me because Toontown was already one of my favorite areas in Disneyland, but even I will admit that it did need an upgrade. Yes, it did. I will admit that. So I'm super pumped for the renovation and for them to reopen it. But anywho, Toontown looks great so far. And as for Mickey and Minnie's Runaway Railway, it's so fun. Even before you get onto the actual ride itself, you're practically going through an attraction just walking through the queue. There are so many fun pun movie posters, hidden jokes, decorations, and interactive props to enjoy while you're walking to the ride. Then once you get to the pre-show, that's also a lot of fun, and it does a great job immersing you into the Toon world, which you'll soon be completely surrounded by once you enter the ride vehicle. You join Mickey and Minnie on this zany adventure through their cartoon universe, where you can spot other pals like Donald and Daisy Duck and other characters. It's just a fun ride in general. And I'm so glad that Mickey and Minnie finally have their own ride at Disneyland. And it's perfect for Toontown too. It's great. Definitely experience it for yourself if you can during your next Disneyland trip. So after our Toontown experience, we went back to the hotel for a little rest because, walking around Disneyland in heels does a number on you after a while. Even though, yes, I did switch them out for sneakers whenever I was walking far distances, but still, I was tired. So we relaxed and enjoyed our room for a while before getting ready and heading back to Disneyland for a farewell dinner. It was, of course, Disney 100 themed, complete with Disney 100 food, merchandise displays, tastings, and more character meet and greets. I was just in awe of how absolutely incredible this experience was and how unbelievably lucky and grateful I am to have been included in this media event because, look at this event. What? Look how cool this is. Oh my goodness gracious. Thank you so much to the Disney team for choosing me to be a part of this. This is literally a dream come true, and it was just so magical. I felt so special, so welcomed, just living the dream in my element, and it was the best. I'm just speechless. Absolutely no words. But yeah, what a fun night, complete with Mickey pretzels, churros, and everything. It was great. 10 out of 10 would relive this night over and over again. Oh, the end of dinner was not the end of the night. Oh, no. We were escorted to the front of the castle for a special preview of Wondrous Journeys, the new nighttime spectacular that incorporates projections, music, and fireworks that takes viewers on an epic adventure through 100 years of Disney animation history. Now, I'm not going to show you the whole entire show, but I will be sharing a lot of it because it was just so good. I was trying to pick out just the best parts, but it was all good. I'm not gonna lie. It was all good. So yeah, here's a lot of the show. Oh my gosh, stunning, right? I very much love this show. I think they did an excellent job incorporating so many classic films as well as the more modern ones and the underrated ones, like Flippin' Treasure Planet. What? For those of you who don't know, Treasure Planet is my favorite movie of all time. I love that movie with all my might. but it's so underrated and you hardly ever see any like mention of it anywhere in the parks or really like anywhere in general. So usually nobody really knows what movie I'm talking about when I say that Treasure Planet is my favorite. So I just say like, oh, Lion King or like Beauty and the Beast, which are some of my all-time favorites, but like nothing has topped Treasure Planet. Like I love Treasure Planet, but more people are familiar with the other two. So yeah, anyway, I was super hyped once I saw that they included it in the show, and I was like, oh my gosh, I even just got like the tiniest bit emotional. Like I do not get emotional in shows, but that moment was like, oh, it got me in the feels. But yeah, after I saw that in the show, I was just like full on hype. I was just like, I love this show. Yes, flames, music, Cusco. Excuse me, was that the Emperor's New Groove? Was that actually Cusco? Oh, the Hunchback of Notre Dame, Hercules. Oh my gosh. Yes. Anyway, I'm getting all excited. I was just like super hyped for the underrated movies that were included. I like really appreciated that because most of them are my favorite, actually. I really like those ones. Anywho, great show, fantastic even, or shall I say, wondrous. Yes, it is awesome. 10 out of 10. I would recommend watching it. Now, luckily, because I was at a media event, I was able to bring a tripod with me, so I could just like use it to film the clips that I shared with you, and actually watch the show with my own eyes and experience it fully, which is 100% what I recommend that you do. Please, you will love it so much more if you do that. You can look up the full show on YouTube anytime that you like on your phone in full HD. You don't need to film it while you're watching it. Please, you may never be able to experience it in person again anytime you like. Just saying, so please just watch it with your own eyes, not on a screen, if you're able to, because that is such a special moment and you're going to appreciate it and enjoy it so much more. Live in the magic, my friends. Live in the moment, live in the magic. But yeah, after that, it was like a full-on party on Main Street. I didn't know what was going on. I just think it was for the cast members, actually. But yeah, we turned around and we're like, where did all these people come from? Because it was after hours. But yeah, the vibes were awesome. Again, it felt like a full-on party going on. Too bad we were hella exhausted at this point. Otherwise, we totally would have stayed as long as we were allowed to and like partied it up. But we ended up just heading back to the hotel and knocking out as soon as our heads hit the pillow. Man, I was tired, but like in the best way, of course. It was a fantastic day. Now, after all that jam-packed fun, we did have one more day technically, but day 3 was like super chill. The Disney team arranged for us to have breakfast in California Adventure to enjoy some of the Lunar New Year offerings, which was really cute. We got to meet Oswald and Mulan, and I had the opportunity to thank the Disney team in person. I really am so grateful for them and thankful for being able to not only be hosted by Disney to experience the 50th celebration of Walt Disney World last year, like they flew me to Florida, guys, to go to Walt Disney World. It was absolutely amazing. But also be able to experience Disneyland's 100th celebration this year. Like, what the heck? My life is complete. Like, that is just my Disney dreams coming true, and again, my life is complete. I am fulfilled. I am just so happy and grateful. But yeah, after breakfast, we were free to enjoy the parks, so we hung out and enjoyed the official first day of the Disney 100 celebration until the early afternoon, and now we're home, planning on when we can go back to Disneyland again for more Disney 100 fun. So yeah, that was my experience being hosted by Disney to attend the Disney 100 media event at Disneyland to kickstart their 100 Years of Wonder celebration. Thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it, and if you did, please give me a big thumbs up before you go. Don't forget to follow me on Instagram and TikTok, both at Krystal Everdeen. It's a fun time. I also want to let you know that I am incredibly grateful for you, because without you, I wouldn't even be considered for opportunities like this. You watching this video, liking it, commenting, sharing my posts, or like really interacting on everything that I share across all my social media, like Instagram, TikTok, and here. You really did help my dreams come true. You really did. I know it's like cheesy, but like you did. Thank you so much. Like, you are amazing, and I really hope that I'm able to bring you as much joy as you bring me. Anywho, okay, I don't want to be too cheesy, but yeah, the Disney 100 celebration was amazing. Thank you so much for all that you do, and also thank you to Disney for hosting me. And yeah, click that red subscribe button if you have not already, so I can see you next time. Bye, and have a magical day.
These days, under the sun together. These days, let's make them last forever. These days, let's hope they last forever.